Hey everybody, it's Clifton Savage, your good and faithful business coach. I had the great pleasure to talk with Matthew Reif. So he's from Heritage Analysis and Innovation. And Matthew, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about you and your company.
Sure. So my name is Matthew, obviously. I started Heritage Analysis and Innovation about 2.5 years ago now. My company specializes in helping construction and roofing companies with their bookkeeping, financial analysis, and budgeting needs. Bookkeeping can be anywhere from your basic bookkeeping down to payroll and job costing and things like that. I started my company as a family business because I actually take care of my two sons while doing this business. So I built this as to help other families as well focus on families, because I know contractors build their companies to want to help their families as well.
What are some of the issues that you see that constantly construction companies are running into? What are some of the struggles that you see pop up that you just wish they just come to someone like you to solve those headaches?
The biggest one is understanding your business. Like when you're setting up a business, people don't realize how important the financial side of your business is, especially in construction.
Yeah.
If you're not experienced in that area, it's great to have somebody that is. And if you're not, get help as soon as possible. See, one of the major ones is not setting up a chart of accounts correctly for your business, for your construction business. A lot of construction businesses that I've started helping, one of the main issues I see is not putting supplies and contract labor that you do for your projects as cost of goods sold. A lot of that goes into the expenses, and that's a huge matter that can help you in taxes, because essentially your cost of goods sold comes off your revenue before any other expenses do, because it directly relates to your projects. It's like selling a shirt, like out of the store. They're going to put everything that directly goes into making that product out before they do their overhead and stuff. Another issue that I see is controlling cash flow and job costing. Job costing is one of the major tools as a construction company you should have implemented. You should be controlling it like from the start, knowing your percentages from the start. No matter how little the project, that little project can turn around and make you more money in the next project if you sit down and take the time, or have somebody like me helping you out to analyze that. If your net profit margin right now is only 8%, well, that's probably not enough for you to even cover stuff. So most people range from like 20 to 35%, depending on what your company needs. But in order to know that, you also have to sit down and analyze the other aspects of your business too, like your overhead and stuff like that. If for some reason something goes up in pricing, you either have to increase your linear foot pricing that you're charging, or you also have to like increase labor or something like that. It basically operates like a machine. The machine's only going to operate as well as what you put into it, just like a computer. So one other issue I see is contractors not getting payments on time or billing correctly. There's people that they'll do a 50-50 payment, and then people will jiff them at the end saying, well, I don't like this paint color, so it holds up 50%. So structuring a contract properly is also a way to do it too. Some recommendations on that is like doing third payments, so you get paid a third. Or I actually just met a gentleman this week that bills out his billing per line item. So if he's the general contractor, he's billing per line item instead of 50 up front, 50 that. So he's getting the money as the jobs are done. And then that way doesn't hold up as much funds for him to pay out. But also at the end, when he closes out the job, he doesn't have like half the money left held up because of one issue. So
that's really smart. That's really smart. Who are you trying to help? Like specifically, do you have a region, or is it all over the world? Like, who are you looking to help?
Any construction company, contractor, or roofing company in the United States. I can help anywhere in the United States virtually. So my goal is just to get out there and help as many people as I possibly can with the financial side of their business and where I can.
What are some ways that people can get in touch with you, to reach out to you, learn more about you?
Best ways are normally by email, by Facebook. I have a website that you can also contact me. I offer free consultations up front, because it's just like going out to bid a job. I'm out there trying to understand what I can do to help you and know what you need to do, and then give you what I can what my pricing is to what I can do for you. It's easier, honestly, to do a Zoom meeting because then I can actually sit down and take the time with you individually and get to know you. Being that I do work virtually, I like doing Zoom meetings because I like to actually know who I'm talking with, so that way you can see me in person. So,
but do you have like one simple takeaway that they're not just taking this in one ear out the other?
Simply understand the financial side of your business. Like, take the time to invest in it, because if you don't, as I've seen, especially over this tax season, if you don't have a good bookkeeper or anybody advising you, know where you're at monthly, if not quarterly. I've just in the last week talked with 5 contractors that pay a CPA to do their bookkeeping. Their bookkeeping isn't even done through August yet. So how can you really build a business on if you don't know where you're at monthly or like at least quarterly? So
yeah,
just invest the time in the financial side of your business, whether you do it yourself or if you hire a professional. Just know what you're doing from the start, because it can hurt you in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's great advice. Matthew, really thank you for taking the time to speak with me and kind of do this quick spotlight. And we'll put all the information, down below from the video so people can reach out to you, and we'll be talking again soon. So thank you very much.